decided in OT.
Let's see who's better.
Second game of the year. It's overtime. Somehow, against Georgia State, we have to win this. It's gonna be it's gonna be a freaking ball breaker if we tied this after they missed a chip shot just to lose in overtime.
Philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago.
Defense first.
Overtime and 2-point conversion.
Defense first.
All this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25.
Defenders just made a good play. Now's a decent time to see what we can do.
They bring him down and he's going to lose the yard on that.
Keep them going with that positive momentum.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Back up. I don't want anybody getting cooked.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Well, about getting cooked.
He's there to make the stop, but no.
Our O-line, dude, if we don't send extra blitzers, our defensive linemen cannot stop the run. They just can't. They need all the help in the world that they can possibly get. We need a goal line stand here.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little...
Touchdown, Panther! They jump on top. Here is the
David, what? Here comes a pizza. See it? Oh, jeez.
Highly unnecessary.
That with the Patriots jacket, and of course he's been asked to leave the ball game for ruining a good piece of pizza.
Receivers, and listen, that's also
Buck, thank you for the 39. Appreciate it. Somebody just totally fucked up their man coverage. I don't know who it was, but Buck, I hope you're doing well at least. So, these three are all in man coverage. This is me in a zone. Somebody, it was 51, who was supposed to be covering that guy. He had no idea what the fuck he was doing. No idea. It really felt like the guy ahead of me, Zero, could have intercepted that as well. He just didn't even bother putting his hands up. We're going to get to overtime just to lose, aren't we? Just to twist that knife a little bit further. Okay. Let's find a way. Let's try to find a way.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. With jet sweep pass. Pass the sticks and still on.
If 87 knew to block the safety downfield, that was a touchdown on the first play. But he didn't know what he was doing.
Offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's what...
Let's go.
They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running.
Go for two. I'm tempted. I'm going to line up to see what it looks like. Definitely going to line up to see what it looks like.
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one.
What's it look like?
To win this football game.
They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try
One man on the right.
lose it on a 2-point conversion. Grabbed in the back.
Holy shit, the broken tackle! Yes. Nobody picked up that linebacker. Oh my fucking god. Nobody picked up that linebacker. I don't know who it was that broke the tackle, but let's go. Was it Thacker? It would make sense that it's Isaiah Thacker. I don't know how we just won that game. No idea. Very typical of me. The more I bitch about the game, the better we end up doing, so I look like an asshole. I will gladly be an asshole as long as it means I'm a winning asshole. Ball State's first win of the year, 39-38 in overtime over Georgia State. It was Kendrick Claiborne. So again, right here, I mean, look at this. 3-on-1. All we need is 72 to set the edge. And both guys go after that one dude. Even though that's not what they're set to do. Great read by this dude, but Claiborne, just enough speed, breaks the tackle, wins the game. And let's not forget how we got to overtime. 85 yards, his first pass as a college player. Dad vibes. Finds Thacker. GG's. I said the trade-off, Fresno versus Georgia State, would be okay. We get some momentum back that we desperately needed. Time to print a Dad Vibes t-shirt. I don't want Fred Durst to sue me. Thank you, though, Carnage, for the 1 year of supporting my face. Jesus Christ, we needed that win so badly. Oh my God. As we get defensive tackle Shakir Calloway out of St. Louis. We had some visits this week, too. We get J.D. Badgett? It's not like Tyson Bagent. The kicker out of Somerset, Kentucky. We missed out on a couple other dudes, but that's okay. Tender status up to a D again. As we hit a bye week. I'm a man of my word about the depth chart. I'm a man of my word. Is this a bad decision? Maybe. But it's one I'm willing to try. Overall isn't everything in this game. We're going to take a look at some other attributes here. Some other stats, I should say. To see if there are any other changes that make sense. I mean, Samanza wasn't even doing that well. 31 of 53, 2 and 2. I threw one of those, but 58% completion. Yeah. Why not give Dad Vibes a chance? Rushing wise, we might have to check out a few things here really quickly, but give it a shot. How many 2 stars are interested? I can double check. I want to drop this guy. He's too fucking slow. He's too fucking slow. He's slower than the power back. I'm gonna put Bunning Rack in there. And for the wideouts, I thought I did the depth chart. It has Thacker further down, and I don't know why. Let's get him back, and then Claiborne and Rice makes a lot of sense. Let me just double check our depth chart here. Okay, we're looking good. No, we're not. Okay, so it didn't, that might also be a factor as to why we were struggling. It didn't save my depth chart changes from last night. Got Union Tigers for the raid. Did it redo it because of an injury? Maybe. I am going to have to go back through the depth chart really quickly. No injuries. I just don't think it's saved. I don't know why. I just don't think it's saved. So. Dad Vibes is in. Running back switched. Fullback. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. Running back. Get Bunning Rack in there. Why do they always switch left and right linemen on the depth chart? I don't know, but it's annoying. That's my only response. I don't know, but it is annoying. Tight ends were fine. Left tackles to worry about. Enjoy the cowbell. Enjoy the cowbell for the moment. Let's see. Centers, I'm good with this. We did want Tristan Cook in there. Right guard. We want Dylan Richardson in there. And then right tackle is fine. Yeah, it always switches the defensive lineman as well. It is a pain in the ass. But alright, let's optimize this. Like I said, I did it at the end of last night's stream. I don't know why it didn't save, but it's fine. Won't take me too long. It's a bye week anyway, so we'll be able to get to another game really quickly. Our best Right ends in there. Obviously, we need Jerry Temple in there. Shout out to Big Ben.
Fucking grass.
Or the follow. Ben, welcome in. Happy to have you here. Welcome to, I believe, chat named it the Hall of Complain once upon a time. We have better depth. And again, linebackers are linebackers for a reason. In your hearts and Bigsby there. Middle linebackers are set. And then everything there's good. Corners. Wanted Davis as our number 1, but everything else there is looking all right. Free safety, good to go. Strong safety, good to go. Okay. Kick return. We wanted Mooks. That's fine. So is the rule once you're out of independent, you can get at least 2 stars? Yes. That is why it is imperative with how many seniors we have this year that we get this promotion this season, or we are in potentially a situation that we can't survive. If we lose, this year, right? If it's the last year that we have talent that we inherited, if we lose these guys at the end of the year and don't have the talent to replace them, I think we're stuck in a death loop, basically, where we're just not going to be able to get the talent that we need based off of what I'm seeing. So, I mean, it is imperative. Like, I think last year really should have been the year that we got that promotion. This year has to be the year that we get promoted, or we are dead in the water. Unless something drastic changes, but it certainly looks like we'll be dead in the water. At the very least. Maybe we won't be, but I'd prefer to not find out. I'd prefer to never find out. Win our games this season. Don't worry about it. Right, there we go. That's set up. Dad vibes will be in for next week. Let's see what we have recruitment-wise. We know a couple of the other 1-stars are gone. They've committed elsewhere. Including Bob Grimes. I mean, there was, 22, 23 1-stars. We knew we wouldn't be able to get everybody. But, let's see. Get Matlock onto the 10. Galladay out of there. How many visits can we schedule? Stanley Lawson. Schedule you for the Cajun. Vernon Boone. Schedule you for the Cajun. Matlock will be against Virginia. Again, we still got to play Virginia, Colorado this season. That is where the concern comes from. That's why it sucks enough we lost to Fresno State. At least we didn't lose that last game. Took a goddamn miracle that we didn't lose it, but at least we didn't lose it. All right, there we go. So next week, 3rd game of the season is against whom? Or should I say whomst? We get James Bowe out of Flint, Michigan. Lost a couple other players, including a quarterback. That's what it is. What do we have? Buffalo. Must win, right? It's a must win. Incredibly obvious. Like, we have to beat a team like Buffalo. It is an absolute disaster if we don't. Also, I didn't notice Akron took both of those guys. That's a pain in the ass. Bender's the only guy ready for a visit. We'll get him scheduled against the Cajun now that we have a spot open. And that leaves us with 250 points. So whoever at the top of our list by interest. Let's start maxing out these dudes on points. Hard sell this guy. What we got going on. Give him 10 extra points. Lawson. Hard sell you. Exactly that. Neighbors. Mr. Neighbors. Sell all of you guys on the exact same thing. This is great. Also not great because it means you're probably all fucking terrible, but you know, we'll make it work. Aguilar. Go. And then Ty Shermer. There we go. 10 extra points. We will put 5 on Clayton Pope and 5 on DeAndre Matlock. There we go. The Buffalo Bulls. First road game of the year. We have a 5 overall point advantage. It has to be a win. It absolutely has to be a win. It would be a disaster to lose this game. And one that I don't know if we'd be able to overcome.
Welcome to Buffalo, New York.
Into the great parking lot of Buffalo.
Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls.
What does that even mean? No one circles the wagon. Like the Bulls. Is this circling the wagon? What wagon? Some teams actually have proper wagons. Gentlemen, you have simmed horrifically so far this year. Let's see if Dad Vibes can change that with his first career college start. 10-7 at the end of one's not bad. I think that's the first time with a lead at the end of a first quarter this season. Let's go to the half. 14-10 Buffalo. 14-10 Buffalo. Not great. How has Dad Vibes done this game? Eight of 11, 135 yards, touchdown, no picks. He stays. He stays. If they score next, we'll jump in. They do get the ball. They're forced to punt. Can Ball State do anything on this possession? They get a field goal out of it. It's a 1-point game. Buffalo. Boys, you got to score here. Buffalo. We're taking over. We're not risking it. We're taking over. We're playing the fourth. 1st and 10 from our own 35. Let's do this because, again, if I were to sim this, we don't score and then they do on their next possession. That's a lead we can't come back from.
You want to make sure to max
Job by Bunning Rack there. Wish the block held on. That would have been pretty nice, but Horton's feeling it. Get the ball out of his hands. And again, that might be putting the ball right into his hands.
Now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Thacker. Oh my, if that juke was successful, that's a touchdown. That is a crucial tackle by that defender. Thacker, as we've said, fastest guy on our team. That is absolutely a touchdown. Absolutely a touchdown if it's successful. Shit. Him fall for it at all.
Honestly, it just looks like the defense has better players on the field, and that's really demonstrated itself throughout the course of the game. They've got more speed. They've been able to shut this offense down in every possible way, and even on that last one, letting them get out of bounds. You got to be impressed with what you've seen by
injury for them. And reading the trickery that we're throwing at them so far. Back from a Def Leppard concert featuring Journey and Cheap Trick. That sounds like 80s heaven. I hope you had fun. Bad throw, great catch. Nighthawk, thank you for being here. Hey, you just brought some good luck because that was a bad throw. We're not used to the release for Dad Vibes, but rough for Horton, but at least he held on to the ball. Okay. They're still playing man. They're still playing man. They gotta be.
On the option. Now the pitch.
Let's go, Horton. Great run. Our left tackle, Keith Knoll, is hurt. But it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Take a break to let him be checked out.
Why do my students email me about week-long issues hours before things are due? These kids are stupid. Good stop. That's a good stop. It's even better when it's a kid's parent. That happens a lot. There we go. Come on. We needed that.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able.
But we also need a 2-point conversion here to tie this game.
Throw him the football. He'll handle the rest.
You know what that means? Some kind of monster. It's going to have to be the left side, not the right. Blocking doesn't hold, but we have the edge. This game is tied. Let's go. Okay. Come on. We're not losing to fucking Buffalo, please. Please, please. How is this game even close? It's a Buffalo. We're actually better than them. On paper. Lineup's optimized again.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive that
And the judge get in there, attaboy.
defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On 2nd down, wants to throw.
Knock that out.
Makes the
Nope.
grab. It's Birch. And he's
They're all there. XC's head coordinator, any problems? Yeah, he's the head coach. Make ribs for everybody if you win.
38-yard line.
Mainly because you'd ruin my day.
They're going back to the ground.
Oh, that's a rough go. About to fail 3 students trying to graduate, low-key depressing. I mean, it sucks when you feel like people know better, but at the same time, I mean, you often can't save people from themselves and their mistakes, right? Speaking of which, get ready for a patented Toogie mistake somehow.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down.
Dude, engage 8 never works. It never works. They bust through the line every time. I can run goal line defenses. They bust through the line every time. It just has to be because our defense sucks.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
By Evers to drag him down. It should be the 2. It is the 2. Another game that's going to frickin' go down to the wire here. I hate this. 3 games this season, all 3 are going down to the wire.
He's looking to throw. On the run,
Give me that. Let's go. Come on, Davis. Come on, Davis. Maybe should have gone cross-field. That is a monstrous play.
I think
The fucking cardiac cards striking again.
who can make the most plays? The defense.
That guy can't believe it. He's phasing through the man behind him.
That turnover.
Elijah Davis.
Job by the D. All 11
Great
guys being on the
pick,
same page,
Davis.
now putting their offense in a great position.
I can't believe he stole that away. Still got some yards to go to set up the field goal.
How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it.
Ah, the lane opened at the last second. Buffalo has to use the timeout anyway.
Coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers?
Let's get back to the line here. TKH exactly. I mean, the fact that this is even a scenario against Buffalo is incredibly concerning. What scenario? What scenario? Butting rack to the end zone.
And that one will put him up here in the second half.
What a great game, tied late. Who's gonna make
You could argue scoring there wasn't a great idea because of how much time we just left them.
nice execution?
But we've played that game before. If you got the chance, score the points.
Don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing
You
up.
got the chance, score the points.
The extra point is good, and
Can our defense hold on?
touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Fuck, overkicked. Wind carried it though. 1:39 to go. They have 2 timeouts.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know
Dropped.
what Rodgers said to you on the sideline after
Nice.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
Boys, we can win this.
You gotta go out. You gotta call your
You
plays.
can win this.
This coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
On second down, wants to throw it. Looking to the big
Intercepted again, Elijah Davis.
a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Come on.
such a fine line offensively. In the game, you got to score. You got to make big plays.
Holy shit.
All over. Big time mistake.
Great save, Davis, indeed. That is the new maximum Davis. Oh my God. Back-to-back picks for Elijah Davis. In very similar fashion. We do still need a first down because of their timeouts.
That movement of their own. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They'll
Cover that ball, Horton.
this clock grinding. Guys, you want to be
Holy fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, and I think you said
Again, not helpful that we're struggling in this scenario against Buffalo, but you know, it'll do.
I can expect this defense to
As long as we get the win, who gives a shit?
scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You probably
Dad Vibes about to win his first game
It is not
as a starting quarterback in college football. Nearly got the first down that would absolutely end this game.
He gets it to the 24. Timeout.
You know what it's time for.
Defense desperate to get
You know what it's time for. 3rd and inches on the 24.
Here comes
Dad Vibes.
from the 24 in this offense.
The Kyler Murray of Ball State gets the play. Oh, Samanza, you're dead to me. You're dead to me, Samanza. You're dead to me.
who's my best guard. That's the
Dad Vibes wins his first ever start. Ball State. 2-1. Let's go.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game.
Play the song.
Need clutch plays.
I obviously won't be able to have it go through the YouTube side, but you know, at least not yet. I'll have to add it in a different way. Gotta play the dad vibes, though. Gotta do it. Celebrate with Fred Durst. Holy shit, dude. What a win. What a win. And it comes down to this man. Let's be honest. We're playing dad vibes for the quarterback. This was Elijah Davis bailing us out. Quarterback was pressured. Davis, great recovery speed. Stiff arms him down. And then their next drive, he does it again. He fucking does it again, dude. Similar way, this one was easier. Probably shouldn't have been a pick based off of how their arms are, but whatever. I'll take it. God. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred, for your contributions. We are 2-1 on the year. It has not been a stressless start to the season. There are 2 things we must currently do. First and foremost, I never manually do this. Elijah Davis, you are a captain on this football team. You are a captain, sir. You have manually set to be a captain because you are a fucking captain of this team. As is, for the hero of our other victory, Isaiah Thacker. I don't know if Dad Vibes is getting captaincy yet. We'll see if he can hold on to that starting position, but we got 2 veteran leaders right there. Whew, hello, Crash Andrews, by the way. Who is next? In the words of one William Goldberg, who is next? As we get Quincy Doucette, the pride of Detroit, Michigan. We also get David Neighbors out of Lombard, Illinois. And Jarad, I'm not calling you Jared, it's Jarad Aguilar out of Chicago. And Ty Shermer, also out of Detroit. And DeAndre Matlock out of Sydney, Ohio. Great week for us. Great week for us recruitment-wise. Just getting bodies onto this team for now. As it's 0-4 Central Michigan. Before anything else, what are the conference standings looking like? There are currently 4 teams undefeated. We only play one of them, and that's ODU, who have a 201 points for, 81 against differential right now. That's Jesus Christ. Why aren't you using your upgrade points? I am limiting them to make it more difficult, is the best way to sum it up. And boy, is it difficult. We, at the moment, as far as we know, cannot afford to slip up any more than we have, and we've only lost 1 game. The problem is we have Virginia, we have Colorado. It is not the easiest schedule in the world. Clayton Pope. What can we do for you? That hard sell in there. Student of the game. And then Reggie Cleland. What's the ultimate goal? To win a national title, which, LOL. Right now, we're only allowed to recruit 1-star players because of the conference that we're in. So, it's a pretty ambitious goal. But that is the goal. Alright, there we go. That's all we can do. For this week, I'm not going to allow myself 2-star busts this year because there were plenty of 1-stars. The question is, have any 1-stars changed their mind? Again, we're only allowed to get 1-star prospects right now. A left tackle, Tyquan Kirkpatrick, has changed his mind and is willing to come here. And this is why we still double check by position, because sometimes, even though you sort by, hey, who's interested, it doesn't show everybody. Yep, this is why you sort. Either that or a lot more names just became available. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, we are going to have to start looking at players then. I don't know if all those guys were available out of the gates or not. Out of these 2 quarterbacks, we definitely go for Cutler. It's the best strategy for getting players to commit to you. Send the house immediately. It depends on how many players you need. Really. For me, depending on the situation, if there's someone I really want, send the house immediately. But otherwise, 10 points on each person, 25 on each person, you can still do pretty well. Oh, Taps, what'd you do now? That's our guy right there. That's our guy. Okay. We do have to sort. So Tobias Cutler is actually, you know what we got to do? We do have to look at the team needs here because I don't even know what the hell that scenario is. Because I thought we were limited, and maybe we might have been. Again, the situation might have changed with the winning record, or maybe I've totally dropped the ball. We need 3 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, a tight end, 5 offensive linemen, and we only have, or we have 2 already, so 3 offensive linemen. Defensively, we need 9 fucking linebackers still. Why do I kind of look like Dexter? It's the glasses, dog, and the fat head. And we need a corner that we already have. Defense or special teams, we don't need anything. Okay. So now that we know that we need what we need, both quarterbacks, even if they're not that great, we need both of them. We immediately need both of them. We'll put 5 points on. We're not even going to worry about recruitment. I need 2 running backs. There's only one, Joey Mayo. We will just immediately go after him. There's a fullback, Matt Baggs, but we'll ignore him for now. And then we didn't technically need any wide receivers. So some of these guys might be good, but I cannot afford to scout them right now. Got the Jojo Barr. That's a great name, at least. Crap load of tight ends. We do need 1. We're in 2nd and 1st for these 2 in particular. So, because we only need 1, let's just immediately go after these 2 at the bottom. I really do wonder if those guys were there the whole time and I just made a mess of recruitment. I don't think so, because that would be kind of bullshit. And then the O-line. We need 3 more offensive linemen. Let's go double-check tackles. Thank God we at least have players that'll fucking come here this year. We got a guard. Only 2, and then centers 2. Okay. So we need 3 offensive linemen. Everybody immediately gets a scholarship. And we'll see what kind of ground we can make up here. Only like a 6% chance that I'm a serial killer, though. 6%. Alright, and then, really quickly... outright linebackers. 1 star. Got a couple. Okay, not too many proper linebackers, but we will be able to look at defensive ends as well. So the guys that we put 5 points on, we got to take those away because I need to be able to offer more scholarships. If they became available with the... It's a chance, yeah. There is a chance with the contender status going up or us having the win-loss record that it improved for us. Alright, so literally 5 points for Lawson. Actually, you know what? Fuck you. I mean, you were already here. You haven't signed up yet. You already got a visit scheduled. Just fuck you. Gotta take your points for now. Running back, gotta take Mayo's points. Same for the quarterbacks. At least for the moment. That was every lineman. And then every linebacker we immediately need to go for. And then we do have room for defensive ends, who could also be linebackers. We could look at safeties. It's a tough call. How many defensive ends are out there? 4? How many safeties? 1. Just the 1. Couple of corners. You know, we'll target actually the secondary first. Just because it's easier to move. I feel like it's easier to move safeties. Oh man, we still got the points on Boone too. I feel like it's easier to move safeties to linebacker than it is defensive ends. Just because of the coverage that they'll have. Tuki's a cereal, spelled like the food. Favorite cereal. Oh, he houses Count Chocula by the box. You're correct, by the way. You're correct. Count Chocula is an S-tier cereal. And that's why, once you start getting towards the end of the summer, it's an exciting time in my household. Because it's nearly Count Chocula season. You might think I'm being sarcastic. Or maybe not, judging by my 6 chins. But I promise you, Count Chocula season exists. I eat, no shit, vast majority of the year, I am eating basic bitch Cheerios to cut out the sugar. But then when it's Count Chocula season, That's where we add a chin. All right? Every year. We eat basic bitch Cheerios pretty much all year. We'll mix in a couple of things here and there, whatever. But then Count Chocula season. Dude, I add chins like rings, like trees add rings. Except I do it on Count Chocula. Instead of, photosynthesis and all that shit and actually contributing to life on Earth. Let's see. I think we're okay. Yeah, we only got 2 spots left. Everybody has a scholarship offer. What about Booberry? Booberry sucks. But it is better than Frankenberry. Or, yeah. Yeah, Booberry and Frankenberry are both terrible. Booberry's better, though. Okay, Bender, let's get those max points off of you. Tier Maker, American Cereal. Jesus Christ. Give me a second. I'll do it. Alright, let's see. I do need to add about 10 points to whoever I can here. I really do wonder if these guys were available. It would have helped me focus a bit more on scouting. But to be honest, last night, scouting just wasn't even at the forefront of our mind. My mind, at least. It was just more about, shit, we need to win. Who gives a fuck about scouting? Who the hell are we gonna get anyway? Got the Chuck Owens. Great name. Get ready to upset chat. Oh, I know. I mean, it's the internet. You can't give your opinion on anything without upsetting people. And that's fine. Except, when your opinion is dreadful and you're a terrible person. Shout out to J.K. Rowling. You terrible, terrible person. Anyway. When the game makes us sad, we find our own fun. There. Not the J.K. Rowling, who's had more work done than the people she claims. Sorry, there was a tweet earlier today I saw of that. It was fucking funny as hell, because that bitch has had a lot of fucking work done. Holy shit. Alright, there we go. Recruitment, looking alright. We have Central Michigan up next, but you know what? Fuck it. The cereal... The American cereal tier list maker. I'm here for this. Okay, you know what? S tier is S tier. Right, because A tier is really S tier. So, I mean, that's the best. Hold on. We got the best. We got good. We got alright. We got meh. And we got bad. Right? Actually, well, I want another tier, just to avoid controversy. Add row below, and that tier is going to be, never had. / can't remember. Haven't had in forever. There you go. Those are the tiers there, right? Right. First up, honeycomb. I don't remember ever having it. I have no idea. What the fuck is that? Fruit Brute. Don't know. Yummy Mummy. No. Oh, well, in fairness, Fruit Brute, Yummy Mummy, those are the other cereals. But again, we've already talked about it. I only go for Count Chocula. Fiber One. I had Fiber One. I don't think I have. Alphabets. Apparently, I'm a boring bitch. Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ, there's so many. Fucking Christ. Bran Flakes? No. We'll talk about Raisin Bran in a minute. Who eats basic bitch Bran Flakes? Tricks. I haven't had Tricks in a long time. It was never my go-to, so I'm putting it in meh. Kicks. Was also never a go-to. I don't remember what the hell Kicks taste like, I gotta be honest. Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, never had. Honey Bunches of Oats Frosted. Not a fan of frosted cereals, I gotta be honest. Honey Nut Chex, never had it. Rice Chex, good. Blueberry Chex, never had it. Vanilla Chex, never had it. Corn Chex, you ready for this? Fucking sue me. Corn Chex are fucking delicious. Should they be in the best? Maybe they should be in good. Probably. But they're fucking delicious. I don't want to hear it. I'm an old man. Leave me alone. Wheat checks, never had it. Chocolate checks. Peanut butter checks are okay. They're meh. Yeah, they're all right. Cinnamon checks, also in the all right tab. Wheaties. They're meh. They're meh. Total for the Family Guy meme, hilarious. Never had it, though. Banana Nut Cheerios. Never had, but banana and Cheerios is underrated. And a lot of people go, oh my god, you got the milk and the banana. Fucking try it, you freak. The fucking, what is that, Basic 4 or whatever? Get the fuck out of here. Great Grains Blueberry. That's all right. Haven't had the Banana Nut Crunch. Blueberry. Fuck you, Blueberry. Fuck you. Count Truther. Shredded wheat. I've always had Wheaties instead of that. Golden Crisp. Endo's gonna be pissed at me if he sees this. I've actually never had Golden Crisp or Sugar Crisp. Oreo O's. I've heard these are fucking delicious. Never had them. Shredded wheat. Get out of here. Dude, they got fucking Honey Maid cereal? Are you fucking kidding? I need to have that. Hold on. Great Grains Cranberry. Never. Jesus Christ. Never had it. Blueberry Cheerios. Nope. Blackberry? No, that's the same one. Cheerios. Oat Crunch. That's a thing. Cheerios Oat Crunch. Never had it. Cheerio. Nope. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros. Never had it. Another Cheerios that I've never had. Another Cheerios I've never had. Cocoa Wheats. Don't know what the fuck those are. Cocoa Pebbles. They're meh. They're like Trix. They're not like Trix, but they're meh. Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp is all right. Count Chocula, S tier. Like, oh, you know what? The Count goes above the best. He's on his own pillar. Best cereal. Fuck you. I'm not even looking at chat while I go through this. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Crunchy Pecan Great Grains. They're actually okay. Chocolate Toast Crunch. Never had it. Another Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros. Never had it. French Toast Crunch. I've heard great things. I haven't had it, though. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's cinnamon. Ah, man. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is fucking delicious. It is fucking delicious. Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch. Never had it. Sounds great. The Mega Stuff Oreo O's. Never had either. Kix. Get the fuck out. All the... look, apparently I don't give a shit about the animals because I always walk right fucking past these cereals. I am so sorry. Raisin Bran Crunch, the best. Raisin Bran Crunch is fucking delicious. Crave, never had it. Honey Smacks, don't recall. Cocoa Krispies or Cocoa Pebbles, I'd always go for. Dude, it's Fred Flintstone. He's got to go for him. All brand, no idea. Rice Krispies. They're all right. They're all right. They're fine. Frosted Mini Wheats. Meh. Raisin Bran. Does that say Raisin Bran banana? No. Get out of here. Frosted Flakes. Marshmallow. I've never had Frosted Flake marshmallow, I gotta be honest. Frosted Mini Wheat Little Bites. Never had it. Raisin Bran. Oh, nope. Never had it. Lucky Charms Chocolate. Never had it. Frosted Krispies. Never had it. Frosted Mini Wheats. They're fine-ish. Honey Nut Frosted Flakes, get out of here. Is this just outright Lucky Charms? I think that's outright. Nope, that doesn't look like outright Lucky Charms. Get out of here. Raisin Bran, Cranberry, no. Fruit Loops Tropical, never had it. We'll get the Fruit Loops in a minute. Cookies and Cream Krispies, never had it. Applejack Cinnamon, never had it. Corn Flakes, they're fine. Whatever. Crave, never had it. Another Frosted Mini Wheats? What were these ones? You know my general opinion on them at this point. Honeycomb, get out of here. Frosted Flakes, they're meh. They're fine. Again, not a big fan of Frosted cereals. I'm hoping this is outright. One of these are out. These are the same fucking thing. You can go there. Lucky Charms. Now, here's the thing. Count Chocula is technically just chocolatey Lucky Charms. But that's what makes it better. Outright Lucky Charms are meh. Chocolate Lucky Charms, the count. I don't make the rules, okay? I don't make the rules. Normal ass Raisin Bran is fine. But I mean, come on, Raisin Bran Crunch. Another Lucky Charm. Aha, Raisin Bran Crunch. You go into the best. I don't know what the difference is between the two of those. That one can go to the bottom, whatever. Lucky Charms, we already had one. Jesus Christ. How many fucking logos are you doubling up on? Jesus Christ. All brand, mini wheats, Frankenberry. Eat it. Don't eat it. It's gross. Marshmallow Fruity Pebbles. Never had it. I'm sure there's a Fruity Pebble. How many more are there? Fucking Christ. Get out of here. Get out of here. Actual Fruity Pebbles are fine. Honey roasted honey bunches of oats. The best. The best. Not the count, but the best. The almonds. Don't have that. Vanilla bunches. Vanilla bunches are okay. The honey roasted's better. And then the strawberry goes in good. Because it is good. Parent something. Cinnamon Life. The best. I don't give a shit. Cinnamon Life is delicious. Original Life is alright. Cinnamon improves a lot. Strawberry, vanilla, get out of here. Honey Nut Cheerios, I gotta be honest. They're good. They're not my favorite, but they're good. Honey Nut Cheerios and something else. Dude, these fucking Honey Maid cereals. Jesus Christ. Pops, I don't recall what they taste like, nor what Kicks. Dunkin' cereal, never had it. Sorry, New Englander here. That probably just ruined a bunch of people's lives. All of this shit can go because I don't know what the fuck you are. Apple Jacks. The best. Fruit Loops. The best. Crave, never had it. Special K, this one is good. Are there any others that I give a shit about here? Not really. So there you go. All you need to know, Count Chocula, the best. Like on its own. Then the actual best, Corn Chex, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Raisin Bran Crunch, Honey Bunches of Oats, Honey Roasted, Apple Jacks Life, Fruit Loops. And it goes down from there. Would this have been my list when I was 10 years old? No. Except for Count Chocula, because Count Chocula fucks. Anyway. There we go. I can't wait to see how I piss people off. Anyway. Central Michigan. We'll get to that in a second.